Okay, so today I think I'm just gonna be reading some of these random poems I have made. These poems are unique because they're blackout poems. If you ever have an old book, you can just take it, and if you recycle it but you find a page that you like, you rip the page out and you circle whatever words and you make it into a poem. So, my English teacher had us do this. So these aren't my books, they're hers. They're very old. These are the poems I made. This is the first poem. N, the whore, N. Sometimes it's quiet. Hear them gnawing and scratching our heads, scared death itself, crawling our necks with dark. They give fingers on the door, roots wearing nature's rodent. Maybe you think darling tales aren't back. My face is a horror movie. So as you can see, all these poems I made are really weird, because what else could I do with like these really weird pages? The next poem. Let's go. Second poem. Rich. The forest was to fall in silence. On ahead with his arm a gesture. The most confusing life. I don't feel happy. Maybe we meet this who you were. I didn't know you. I'm glad. Too silent. Back to the house. Miss Still was a pale retort. Don't tell him out here. They're suspicious that the meat had to stay with Calvin. Mother says it smells. And now going to the third poem we have here. These are all really weird, so if you don't like weird things, just stop. The boy's dead. That was you, disgusted with all of us. Crazy, run in the forest. Scrambled, covered with my clothes. Wet like a dog. It comes hungry. Scrambled his legs. She's in and wants to be put down. Supposed, of course, that all of us was printed. Which fellow is always thinking? Let's take him, doctor said, looking at the operation. And fourth poem is right here. In the Tuesday night, everybody had to pay. Of course, I had to pay. And you can guess on, and we were gone too. It didn't matter. But found a side soldier. War's on the side, holding your arm about the night. And everything would have been nice except the night. And being happy died in a whisper. End of the minutes, like a fire, had died and kept going. Some of us kept moving. This one was really like a really cool message. This is the one with the most messages, I think. And poem 5. The door in the apartment, after I've locked it, starts crying. And I'm a terrible failure. Have to make me look bad. I know, as she tiptoed to the living room. That's a very short one, by the way. Okay. Let's go on to poem 6. It's right here. They've dumped a mess. I dropped to the floor, tears stinging my eyes. I have gone by lies, the array of blood and gore. She never asked me before. She's lying on her bed. See my room until blood running down in waves. You should know. Never know. I'm not really sure what to think of that one. It's not as good. This is number 7. It was dark in her attic, wrapped in her bed, lashing behind the clouds, the moon creating shadows. The house shook, doing everything wrong, all wrong, been dropped the lowest. I don't understand, she'd said. Why'd you act like such a baby? So this one also has some kind of sort of meaning. And now, the 8th one. Call it a compulsion, constraint, sighed in my mentality, sat down at the edge of the woods, twisted his hands and his head to direct his words. I always do what comes. I had a feeling that I'm holding back, glazed thinking. I trust you. Home with us. And be delighted. She's one of us. That one was kind of also weird, but some parts of it are good. Like, a lot of these poems have some parts that are good, and the other ones I just didn't know what to do with the words. And poem 9. Heavens with opportunities, breaks your lamped basis, ha ha. Yes. Oh, mother, I'm flesh. Oh, aren't you? Still not satisfied, she demanded. Mother laughed. He's here. You were troubled, but not now. Get to bed. Outdoors, wet with dew, moon-dimmed stars reach out. That was also kind of weird. Well, all of these are really weird. And poem 10. Captain Memory, disbelieving. Let's go, he said. Grinned. Come on. A day glory. To smile. Sense behind a drop of blood. A skeleton in the meadow. Be scared. A paradox is to hear a paradox. Poem 11. I haven't told Mom that she's weird and isn't living. I'm sorry you feel bad. Hardly reply when a sudden jolt, reddening, back on them, out of a rough spot. Favor to a problem. I don't see the road ahead. Nothing was said. Thanks. Who cares in my life? Ignorant kids. Make fun of anyone that's different. You should know, the 17 thinks he's a sissy. Didn't have the strength. Who'd come and help him? So, those are all my poems. Well, so far, they were really weird. If you have any thoughts, let me know. Just wanted to share a weird poem that I made a while ago with you.